Hey everyone, I'm Skotti from Skotti RNY, and this is my week 160 post-op Roux-en-Y gastric bypass and maintenance update. Well, hello everybody, hopefully you guys are doing well. I am back from vacation, as last week I did my video on Monday because I was heading off for vacation, which was a great week of eating, it sure was. And hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. This is Skotti right here, yep, and where I talk about my weight loss surgery journey. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button down below, right. Okay, so let's get right into this. I am 6'2", 48 years old. My highest weight ever recorded was 419 pounds in August 2014. I had surgery July 7th, 2015 at Humber River Hospital in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. My surgery weight was 340 pounds. My weight loss surgery goal weight was 219 pounds, which I originally reached that goal at week 33. My maintenance goal weight range is 220 to 225 pounds. Last week I was 217 pounds, and this week I come bouncing into you from a week of vacation of 214.6 pounds. Yeah, for a loss of 2 pounds and change. And making my loss from surgery of 125 pounds and a total loss from my highest weight ever recorded of 204 pounds or so. So I am down. Imagine that. And you know what? I am not the only one. I know you go on vacation and you lose weight, right? So how did I lose weight, but yet I had a great week of eating? Well, just because I didn't eat a whole lot. Part of the day that we left was driving. So one, I didn't have a whole lot of water going into me because I didn't want to stop every 12 miles and go pee. And two, because of constantly driving, it was stop for gas, had a lunch, gas, and keep going, stay overnight. So, and the meals that I chose while out on vacation was still healthy choices for the most part. Like the first day, on the way, we stopped. I had a salad with chicken, and then for that supper. So I'm going to give you a little rundown of how my week went. So Monday, the day that we left, we stopped. I had a salad with chicken. I was huge. Like, man, it was like bigger than my head, and I got a pretty big head. It was big, so I only ate part of it because there was just so much to eat, and I couldn't eat it all at once. For supper, we went to a buffet place. Oh yeah, a buffet place. And now, I've said before how I never had like deep fried food, fast food especially, right, since surgery. So I kind of tried a couple of things here, right? And so what I had from the buffet, I tried General Tao's chicken, which is lightly breaded, right? And I also tried a sweet and sour pork. Again, that was a lightly breaded product as well. And it had a little bit of both. It didn't bother my stomach, that's for sure. So aside from that, I had some veggies, I had some meat, I had some mussels and shrimp, and actually 2 little sushi too, California roll. So that was my supper, and I'm going to tell you, I ate quite well. Oh, and some fruit for dessert. So I ate quite well, that's for sure. So even though you're at a buffet, I'm telling you, it was just, there was so much stuff here. I didn't have an egg roll, didn't have a spring roll, didn't have fried rice, noodles, nothing of that. I just stick to what even though I'm on vacation, doesn't mean I ignore what I'm eating, right? And I think that's a big part of it, is I can still splurge by having that General Tao's chicken, which is a bit breaded, but I'm not going overboard because, again, you still have to come back to reality, right? So let's have reality on the road for sure, to some extent. Tuesday, now in the mornings, because we were staying in motels and hotels, so we were just kind of nibbling there because we had busy days. So I bought some yogurt, so I had some yogurt like I do almost every morning. So that was not really out of the ordinary. We went, where did we go? Well, we were down in Halifax. Then we went to Peggy's Cove area, really nice, and had some mussels, bacon-wrapped mussels. Mind you, that would be good. Scallops, so bacon-wrapped scallops, and that was really good. And what else do we have? I got it written right here. Oh, and for supper, of course, lobster. just a little bit of the lobster. Didn't eat the whole thing by all means. With butter, drawn butter. You got to have that too. That was delicious. It certainly was. Lobster dip with 3, I think it was. I had about 3 little pita triangles, and that was it to go with that. And that was that. Oh, and funny enough, so later on, it was, people were being treated to ice cream, so I had a frozen yogurt. There was a place, where we got the ice cream. They said frozen yogurt. I said, "Is this frozen yogurt?" "Oh, yes, it is." I said, "Okay, because I can handle that ice cream." I'm about 4 bites in, right, and I'm like, and I can tell it wasn't completely just normal frozen yogurt that I'm used to. So it had a little bit more, and I'm not dairy intolerant, but there's always something about ice cream that I've never jived with since surgery. So I was a little under the weather. Like I didn't get sick either way, but I was just like, for about an hour and change afterwards. But otherwise that was okay. That was Tuesday, Wednesday. Oh no, Tuesday was the bacon. Wednesday, was the bacon wrapped scallops. All right. Again, some more lobster dip. Also had coconut shrimp, the breaded fried. I had 2 of them. They were quite good. Again, it didn't bother my system. Moderation, right? That's the main thing. And had mussels. Oh, and the mussels were delicious down there too, that's for sure. Thursday had a salad with seared shrimp. Again, and like bountiful amounts. So some of it I'm not even eating all of it, right? Because there was just so much to eat. Let me see. Oh, we had a buffet again. Oh, yes, Thursday we had a buffet, right, for the function that we went to. Had roast beef. I had roasted beeten carrots for vegetables, gravlax. Oh, that was without the bagel, though, just the cream cheese and the salmon part. Mixed vegetables, and I had a little bit of, and then for dessert, instead of taking like all these cheesecakes and pies and stuff, I grabbed an orange. Yep, I had an orange for dessert. I could have had all that other stuff. But here's a key thing, too, that we all know this, too. Just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? So if I know I can eat a cheesecake or I could eat a whole cheesecake, or a slice of a cheesecake, or some of a cheesecake, even though I know I can, doesn't mean I should. So again, I still opted not to do that. So, that's, again, and I'm completely content with everything, and everyone else around was having all these cheesecakes and stuff, and here I am eating an orange because that's what I do. That is my life, right? Because I'm a food addict. I can't live on, and I don't live like, oh my God, I'm a food addict and I can't have this forever. But it's always in my mind of being careful of what I'm eating because of being, again, that craving, being hooked on things again, hooked on a feeling. So Friday, that was that, Thursday. Friday had pan-fried, was lightly floured, haddock, fresh haddock, right, from, like thick, flaky, nice. Oh, it was beautiful. That was some vegetables. Had a prime rib burger without the bun for supper. Again, that was it was really good. And what did I have with it? I didn't have the fries because I don't eat the fries, so that's fine. So again, see, here we are, still mostly meaty things, right? And throughout the day, having some water. Not as much water as we normally do, or I normally do, but again, getting some of it in there. And let's see what else. Saturday, back to the buffet place. So on the way back home, that buffet place, and it was relatively the same thing, but it was lunchtime though. So again, I had a little bit of General Tso's chicken, a little bit of sweet and sour pork, mussels, a couple of shrimp, and some fruit. I don't think I had really anything else there. Oh, a little bit of bacon, and that was it. No other, again, egg rolls or anything like that. So that was that. Then, when we got home, I had brought some live lobster with me. So first thing I did was I boiled up some lobster, and I had a lobster at the end of the night, 10:30 that night, to finish that vacation at home. So it was just like, again, it was a lot. I call it a lot of food, and a handful of different foods, that's for sure. And Am I upset that I didn't have, or disappointed that I didn't have any of the sweets? No. No, I'm not, because again, they're always around me. So I don't worry so much about it. I ate very well. I ate the food that I wanted to eat, and I was absolutely content with that. So it was a fantastic trip. Fantastic. Absolutely. It was great. And through all that, the first day down, though, didn't do any exercise or walking. But the other 3 days, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I went for a walk every morning, around 2K or so, just to kind of, make sure I know how to do that. So, which I did, and not a big, strong, fast walk, just enough just to get out and get the legs stretching again, every morning. So I did that, as well as the walking that we did all day long. So, again, still trying to keep with that healthy lifestyle while on vacation. Yes, sir, and ma'am. So that's what I did, and that was pretty much my week in a nutshell. Didn't eat a lot, lots of driving, and not too much water. So and I read off of here. So that was it. So I'm glad to be back, get back into routine again of my going to the gym and all that stuff. So that's really good. And again, hopefully you guys are doing well. Thanks again to my subscribers. I really appreciate your support. And don't forget to like the videos, because we always like to be liked and all that stuff too. So thanks, everybody. And remember, not every day is fantastic, but at least I have the opportunity to live every day. Until next time, take care and bye-bye.